Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, this is Proxify here, back for another Prox guide of the Phantom Hourglass. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we got some of the different wisdom gems that we do need, and however, we decided to go and return all the way back to the Spirit Island and put all of our different spirit gems to the good use out here, not just only with the wisdom gem itself, but if you guys do remember, we do have a 20 of the power gems and a 20 of the different courage gems, so we were able to go and boost up Leaf all the way up to level 2, which that is the max, and we also went and did that for Celia as well. So basically, if you guys don't know what Celia and Leaf go out of their way to do as the fairies within our way of how we could go and control around with Link here, is that Leaf actually works around with anything power attack related, so now our power against with some of these different enemies that are going to be previous to us now should be able to get like completely knocked out very fast around within there, which that's always good to go and look around for that. And however, we do have with Celia, which she does control around with a lot of electricity, and I believe originally before we only had like a limited amount of using the said type of spark power, but now we do have a max of that type of spark power there. And if you guys are curious about what the blue one actually does, well, the blue one, since we already have like a little bit over the 10 that we do need, now I want to say that for the defensive walls that are here for Link, is that I'm pretty much certain that it's not going to be lasting as long as it should be, and that kind of sucks in a way, because like I don't know when that is going to actually transpire, or it could actually last for a little bit of some other times if we ever do go and head into other different places later, but I know that later on, if you are going to be going out of your way to collect all the different wisdom gems, you will have a max of all of that going on for what is happening within that said fairy. But we'll see what happens as we go along here. I know that we still have other things that are still planning out to be done with the Phantom Hourglass, because currently right now, if you guys are seeing, we're trying to go after different type of heart containers throughout our way, and there is some little side things that we are going to have to go and try out and see if we can be able to go and do. I know that here for what's happening right now in Melita Island is that this type of mini game right here is very, very, very annoying, and it's just because that since we are going to have to use the other said screen, that could actually kind of have a little bit of an issue there, because like I know that with the way of how I have everything positioned within the Wii U, it's not really in the best type of setting that I am going to have to do, so I may have to switch around a little bit. Maybe I'll do that like off recording or something, and then probably when we do decide to get into another video, I'll probably just kind of leave this off as like a beginning part of the said video for when we actually do get that heart container. But yeah, all that we have to do is just try to hit all of these different ghosts as we go along. Try to watch out for any of the other said type of like human characters that are like on those type of wooden boards there, because if you do that, you will get yourself a minus deduction of your said points, which that's not really good, because you want to make sure that you keep on getting all of those ghosts consecutively, which then that will boost up your part right there. And yes, and as you guys go and see here, we are going to be back on the fishing trail. Now, this is going to be set for a little bit of a heart container side quest, so we are going to have to go through all of the different fishing parts within our time here. And this actually did take me quite a while, because every single place that I kept on searching around throughout this said ocean, doesn't matter if it kept on going from the like from the north side of the sea, or even to like any of the east or west, or any of the different parts of the said type of map that was going on, I always found a type of skippy jack and not a said type of tuna at all. So it took me such a long time to literally come back and forth between the both places, and the good thing is that if you have a slate with you, you can actually be able to at least kind of somewhat kind of change up the way of how the area is going to be every time that you keep on using that slate. So however, I did go and find a tuna now, and this is what we're going to be running on into with here for this said type of part. And I will show you guys the whole entire fishing aspect for what's going to happen, because I do want to at least show you guys how well that I actually went and did with these two type of fishes, because they are a little bit more of a problem compared to the actual said skippy jack. And of course, if you already know what a Nintendo game is all about, they do like to make things a little bit more difficult than what it is from previously from before. So if you are kind of doing something like this type of fishing aspect here in Phantom Hourglass, well, you know that Nintendo is going to be putting a lot of annoying stuff that's going to happen here. So there we go. And just like that, we got ourselves down with the tuna, and now we could go and move off into the next thing, because let's go and head all the way over here to the traveler ship, and we are going to be finding the louver, so it's not going to happen right away just yet, but it will be here in this set episode. It's just that since it did take me quite a while, I just decided to just head all the way over here just to get this Harcotator out of the way. And if you guys don't know about how this whole traveler ship works, is that if you ever go and meet up with the guy, I believe that's over on the Northwestern Sea, and now he does have different brothers of different type of traveler ships, so you want to make sure that it's going to be this correct guy here. He's on the Northwestern Sea, and if you ever do get yourself all the way up to, I believe, like 9 or 10 hits from him from the very beginning, he will actually give you 3 more other extra lives for you to go after the said Harcotator, which that will take you quite a little bit of just try to grab it with that Harcotator. And now there is type of ways of doing the little trick, and since I was playing this on the Wii U, basically all that you really need to do is just make sure that you kind of make the guy get like completely stuck like in the middle area of the boat, and if he keeps on trying to push you off, just repeatedly keep on like hitting him down until you get yourself all the way up to that 100, and you should be able to get it right away, depending if he actually decides to go and hit you and make you lose a heart. But now here we are over with the louver now, and finally decided to go and find this guy. Now if you ever are curious about where you need to find a louver, basically these guys like are on the map, and they're like, I want to say kinda a little bit huge than what the actual said tuna is. They could be somewhat like almost in the exact same type of size, but if you can actually go and find one, you should be able to kind of see that this fish is going way too wild than what it originally was. And you guys are going to see that I was almost about to like almost lose this fish here, but I was very lucky that I was able to go and pull back and make sure that we actually do get this fish, because it's all about patience here for this louver. There will be other said fishes later that are going to be even more annoying than just with this guy, because we are going to be getting the upgraded fishing lure, which that's going to be like the big lure or something like that, and that's where we're going to have to find a few more other additional fishes to then go and show off to the old Wayfarer guy, and then that will actually give us the actual said Harcotator later. But yeah, we're very much close now. You guys can go and see that the louver's just right in front of us there. And there we go, and the louver has actually been caught here at this point in time, so that does mean that we have 3 of the fishes so far. Time to go back to Bannon Island, and let's go and talk on over back to this said guy here while we're at it. And we can't forget that there is going to be one other said Harcotator that we will have to go and find in this said episode, since I won't be able to go and do everything that I want to go and do here for the said Harcotators. But we are going to have to do a little bit of a island mart buying for the time being. And I believe what we actually do need to do is head into any of the said marts, and you should be able to go and see that there will be a said type of quiver. Now I know that you also have to go and head over to Beetle's Mart as well, because he actually has the said bomb upgrade. So you have to go and head over to the island mart that is over there, or as I say, the boat mart that's there, and then also head over to Melita Island for the quiver, and not only that, for the bomb chew bag too. So you do have to go and spend out over about like 1,000 something odd amount of rupees just for this. Now there is going to be a said exploit that you can go and do, and that's by heading on all the way over to the Isle of Ruins, and you can actually do a little bit of a trick where you could get infinite amount of rupees every single time, and you could be able to get all the way up to that 9,999 rupees if you actually do feel like it. And I was thinking about it, but however, I went and like used up way too much about the money that I did have, so I'm gonna go and worry about that for another time. Alright, but here we are now. Let's go and head all the way over back here to Murky Island, where now I actually do have a set amount of 2,000 rupees, and let's go and buy this guy. And with that being said in mind, we're gonna end things off here for today. See you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.